everyone. This is Sky. Welcome to Sky's Intuition with a sprinkling of philosophy, metaphysics, and other stuff. But let's get a reading, okay? Let's see what the energies are saying for you. Welcome, welcome. Divine Source, once again, thank you for your divine message that you use me as an instrument for. Divine Source also, thank you for your protection that is constant and consistent all the time, every time. Thank you, Divine, for consoling anyone who is in need at this time, as well as for your divine protection and the divine message. Oh, look, there's a card that does not belong in here. Definitely does not. Okay. Dude, how's everybody? Yeah, everybody doing well? You ought to be. This saga is coming to, you're not walking into this never ending saga. Let's see, cleansing. It's time for emotional release and cleansing. Purify your space, mind, and heart. Make room for new energy. What did I tell you guys? I told you guys this, right? Cleansing. It's the heart of the matter. Get over it. The gateway is the blockage. A door is opening. This card marks a new beginning where you can step into a new reality or chapter. But this is like a new chapter of your life wants to begin. So you have to, whatever it is that is holding you back emotionally, you got to just like let it go. What the divine is saying. Look, sacrifice. What are you willing to release for growth? Sacrifice. Sometimes letting go is necessary to move forward. So some of you maybe let go of thoughts of someone or let go of thoughts of having a relationship with someone. You sacrifice that to cleanse yourself of that in this situation, but you're still not ready to open a new door is what the divine is saying. I don't know why, but that's what it's saying. Eclipse. Yes, major shifts are occurring. Eclipse. An eclipse signifies times of change, hidden truths coming to light, and new beginnings. June through July. The number 7 can be significant. So truths are coming out. This is July. So we still have, and something new wants to begin. So you might be emotionally triggered over something here, or like I've been going over all letters, memorabilia and stuff, and getting rid of things. And some of the stuff I'm finding is quite interesting, It's like, because I'm older now, I'm more objective rather than subjective, you know. Open your heart to others' feelings, empathy in the past. Again, another June through July, somebody wanted your empathy. Practice compassion and understanding in your interactions. So somebody here wanted you to feel bad or give them empathy or something like that, and you've cleansed yourself. You're ready for new energy. You're like, I'm ready to put this whole nonsense to bed. I'm tired of it. Yeah, well, abundance is on the horizon. It's in the future. Be ready to receive material, emotional, and spiritual gifts from the universe. The flow of abundance is open to you. So that's why you got to have that one last cry if you have it in you. You got to, the best thing you could do is if you keep a journal or you could write yourself a letter. You know what? Write yourself, put the date on it and everything. Write the letter to yourself and seal it and say, not to be opened for 10 years. And then 10 years from now, wherever you are, open that letter, the anniversary date or whatever, and you will believe how differently you may think in 10 years. Even in 1 year, you could do it for 1 year. Okay, we do have healing waters. So you could be a water sign. Emotional healing is underway. Release old wounds, embrace inner peace. Yeah, it doesn't even matter whether you're a water sign, you can be, but you don't have to be. But you are healing this emotional, whatever somebody did to you emotionally, you're you sacrificed the situation and decided to open the door to other possibilities. This is in your environment. See the bigger picture and rise to your highest potential. So somebody here, look, this almost looks like these two that got hurt, these two that got married or didn't, whatever. But anyway, anyhow, this is somebody in your environment is possibly being challenged to not just see themselves, but see how everything is connected. This could be a third party as well who has to look and see about people that they've affected. Allow life to unfold naturally to the rhythm of the universe and trust in its wisdom. So you've possibly surrendered the situation. We have sacrifice, we have flow, but because something here, transformation, okay. You're going to embrace the process as it leads to your growth. You're entering a powerful period of change and evolution. This is all about change. Something big is coming. Let's see what the title has to say. At the bottom of the deck, empowerment. Yep. You're capable of achieving your goals and desires. Look at that. So you are you're letting, I always just lay it on the line. I'm going to tell you, you're letting go of um, a type of a lust or a type of a desire. Put it that way. Buddha, his whole thing was about suffering and how people suffer because they desire for things that they're not acquiring, right? Once you acquire it, you're not suffering anymore for it. So he kind of was on that campaign that you should be the middle path because then you're neither really in want, but you're not really overabundant so that it causes you suffrage. So the middle path. Um, Still a little bit of Buddhism in there. Somebody has a health concern. Somebody who has an evil eye has a health concern, but they got time to give you the evil eye. Well, maybe I don't know. To me, I'd be more concerned with trying to get my health in gear. Now's not the time to be giving. Well, it's never a good time. They're in the shadows. They're stalking you. It's an angry woman. There's an angry woman around. An angry woman could be stalking you, or somebody could be stalking you. And you have a feminine who is very angry. What's this central focus with the cleansing? Congratulations! You have successfully passed to the next level. I told you, you're ascending. There's something here that you have cleansed yourself of. The gateway. And I don't know why this is a challenge for you to go through this gateway. An angry man can't get next to you, babe. They can't go through this gate. They can't go with you. You've already graduated, number one. And number two, just imagine, close your eyes if you need to, not if you're driving, but just imagine like the old like the old what do you call it, knights in armor type of movies with the house, with the castle, with the moat and the drawbridge. This person can't, the either the gate has come down with all of those spikes, they can't get in, the door is closed, right? They can't, the drawbridge has been pulled up. Okay, what is the sacrifice about? An anxious man, a nervous, anxious man, something that they sacrificed. Maybe now they're going from anxious to angry man, maybe eclipse, major shifts. I'm sorry, reconciliation. Yeah, somebody here wants to apologize and reconcile with someone. I don't know. Some of you, that's what they want, but I think you've come too far. Expectation, separation. Somebody did not have any feelings like mutually, like, or understanding. Somebody's kind of cold. They didn't have any real understanding in the past, or compassion, abundance, toxic work arena. So in the future, somebody may have a lot of work coming towards them or a lot of demands. So please, please, please be careful where you plant your seeds. If you're not ready to take on the world, don't grab at the world. Grab at the little area or the area that you're in. In other words, don't let your reach be further than your grasp. Because the divine is saying right here, either you or someone else is suddenly going to be hit with a lot of work. Healing waters. This might be healing work. Play and be ready to receive. Healing water, strings attached. Yeah, somebody here was trying to control your peace, your peace of mind. Well, that's one way to say you're crazy. I'll bother you to death. Rising above, a scared man. They have the ability. They just don't want to see the bigger picture here. Hopes and fears. This is gossip. Somebody here is going with the flow. People are talking, and you're still just going with the flow. August through September, people may be talking about you. This is unloyal gossiping. So this is your transformation is going to give you friends though that you can trust. Somebody wants was is what are they gonna say? Somebody's afraid of what they let flow out of their mouth with this gossip and flow, going with the flow. This is an investigator here. Somebody's investigating a boss in a business who is stalking somebody in the shadows. Yeah. This person is maybe in the entertainment industry. Uh, Not necessarily good entertainment. We'll see. I mean, not that any entertainment's bad if somebody's entertained by it, but this Queen of Cups, somebody wanted to win at all costs, the Queen of Cups, or somebody is very angry and wants revenge with the Queen of Cups for something. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This could be a Knight of Cups over a proposal or something, or over an apology. King of Pentacles, Five of Swords still. These are all these people that are angry about something here. What you angry about? You want to give yourself all kinds of health concerns? Central focus. You have, but it doesn't even matter. Look, Seven of Cups. Cleansing. So this is all like possibly a lot of different confusion spells or a lot of different things put in your glass, maybe if you're around these people, but you've cleansed. You might be going on a 7-day cleanse, some of you, or fast, water fast. Maybe I should. I don't know. I'm not in that right now. This is a new love, or somebody is stressed about being able to get you pregnant, hmm, or they are stressed about a baby, something here that changed because somebody found out maybe about a baby, somebody was holding on to somebody over a baby, a pregnancy, something here, this anxious man. Knight of Swords, somebody came in real quick and this anxious man had to cut off and sacrifice somebody. Anxious masculine, could be you, could be somebody else. Or they started saying like cutting sarcastic, but they were really afraid. They were afraid of some pregnancy, it looks like here. What is I'm sorry and reconciliation about? This is the Five of Cups. Somebody has a lot of regrets. They want to reconcile, but you're ready for a new beginning. This person is seeing it as, well, maybe they could have a new beginning with you, even though they know you. Let's put the past in the past, but I don't think so. I don't know. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody here had no empathy for someone in the past when it came to this Ace of Pentacles, when it came to opportunities, when it came to anything that was tangible or that they could help them with tangibly. This is Two of Pentacles, toxic work area and abundance. Somebody here is paying for something here. They're paying for you to be overwhelmed. But I'm also seeing that this isn't working. This is also a figure 8 if I look at it right with the Two of Pentacles. So they're constantly trying to do something to your work or stress you out about your work for your abundance because you're about ready to receive. Puppet Master, they want to control your Page of Wands. They want to announce, or it is you are announcing part of your healing who was controlling you. This puppet master, this person that was controlling you, is possibly being found out, or they have a fear of it. Somebody, yeah, they have a fear of it. Scared man. They want to confess or apologize and rise above it and say, hey, can you get past that? They're saying that you're still sore or something. King of Swords. This King of Swords is unloyal. They are gossip. They're listening to the King of Swords. Gossiping is quite unusual, but they are listening to a lot of gossip about you. The outcome is what? Is Six of Swords. Somebody is moving on. You're moving on through your transformation and finding better friends. So somebody is waiting. They're holding on to your money because they're waiting for you to take a leap of faith with something that you should be walking away from so they can take the money away from you again. This Queen of Swords. This Queen of Swords plays nasty games. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. Take it as it resonates. Every situation is not your circumstance. Every circumstance is not your situation. Sometimes just listening to the story, you'll be like, oh, wow, yeah, that's one way to look at it. It may not directly be you so much as it is the message. So don't shoot the messenger, guys. Don't. I only read what's given to me, nothing more, nothing less. And as you well know, the divine has their hand in my readings. Seven of Cups. Like I was just checking out earlier today, the cult that got busted in California. For those of you who pay attention to my Patreon readings, you do know that we spoke about that too. Okay, this Empress here. You are the Empress. Congratulations. You are now the Empress. Okay? Challenge here is somebody does not want you to find somebody new. What the heck? Yeah, somebody wants you to come back and they're stressed. They can't get through to you. Anybody see my post on the community board? I posted a song. It just came to me in a dream that I should play this song. And it just got me so like emotional because I know the area where it was filmed. I kind of do. Um, Somebody here, yeah, came in, mm, something about sacrificing an illusion or a deception, or you were sacrificed for a deception. Put it that way. This is Five of Cups. Somebody here regrets. I'm so sorry. They want to reconnect. They want to have a eye to eye, heart to heart, whatever. It's really up to you. I'm only giving you the information, you know. Thank you to my new subscribers. Welcome, returning subscribers. Look at this. You were shocked that this person had no empathy. They were paid to not have any empathy for you. So, okay. Thank you to those who contribute to the channel, whether it's commenting, sharing, liking, and subscribing, or if you are making a monetary donation, how to do so is in the description box. I appreciate you. I appreciate my Patreon people. You guys are wonderful. Thank you for your memberships. The Sun card, somebody is aware of somebody doing something here, paying someone. Or somebody was taking the money from, but you're cleansed, you see. But we also have Leo energy here. The Hierophant, they want to announce this control, that they want to announce that they control, that here's the thing, they wanted to announce some kind of marriage to control your healing, but you don't really care. Don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, but you don't really care anymore. You may have cared at one time, you just don't anymore. This man is scared because you don't want them. You're like pushing them away, and they want to come in with this, I don't know, way to control your abundance. Oh no. Seven of Cups again here. This is all this confusion. Somebody is trying to confuse a King of Swords, or a King of Swords is trying to confuse people about you. Or they're trying to figure out what's the truth behind all the BS, right? Because here's the Knight of Swords here. So this King of Swords may be coming in and doing things during moon cycles, right? Because you moved on. This is the Knight of Wands. This Knight of Wands, somebody may be changing, you may be changing your address. I don't see this as a sexual predator, so, although it can be. One of your friends may have something about a friend, transformation, and moving. This Knight of Wands just really bothers me. Let me just see what it's about. Tell me about the Knight of Wands. Tell me more about the Knight of Wands. Why is it here? The Magician. Okay, yeah. This person was doing magic, sex magic, and you transformed and moved on to better friends. They can't they're stressing over not being able to get next to you because you were shocked that they had no empathy for you in the past, and now you have no empathy for them. However, the difference being is that's their right to not have empathy for you. But how dare you not have empathy for them? Guys, I tell you, look, Four of Pentacles. Somebody is investigating this. This is this investigator right here, this King of Swords, who is listening to all this poppycock, all the gossip that people are telling about you. Okay? and how somebody tried to do magic for some sexual gratification or something. I don't know. I don't know what that's about, but there you have it. Guys, thank you so much for viewing my channel and my videos. I really, really, really am grateful. Thank you, and I'll see you again. Don't forget, please hit the bell icon if you want to subscribe so that you know when I'm back in the neighborhood. Okay? Take care. Peace.